I've been playing a lot of Super Mario Odyssey over on my stream at twitch.tv/ptshark_, and it got me thinking, where the H is the sequel for this game? It's been well over 3 years since this game came out. I'm genuinely surprised we haven't heard anything about a sequel. The original was just filled to the brim with brand new ideas for the Mario universe. Like, surely they have to have more, right? Like to put into another game, right? Oddly enough, Nintendo they randomly tweet like high quality renders of Mario that they don't have a source material, but it makes me think they're hiding something from us. I mean, Mario Galaxy 2 came out about 2.5 years after the first Mario Galaxy, and Super Mario 3D World came out only 2 years after 3D Land, and that was on a whole different console. So you'd think they'd have Odyssey 2 out by now, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like they can make something quickly with like the same engine, but yeah, I mean, here we are. So what better way to summon news about a potential sequel other than making a video about it? I'm PT Shark, and this is my Super Mario Odyssey 2 wishlist. Number 1. I want Mario to go to college. I think the idea of a mushroom university would be so sick. I got the idea one day while walking from class to class, and I wondered, what would it be like if Mario was running through these walkways? If I were in charge, I'd set it up so there'd be different buildings with different themes and special moons you could find. Like, you could go into the library and there'd be an obstacle course where you can't run or jump because, well, you have to be silent in the library, obviously. Or like, there could be trouble in the dining hall and you have to bring ingredients from other buildings all the way to the dining hall so the students could eat. Heck, maybe they could invite Mario to play some good old college football. Yeehaw! They could have Mario capture a charging Chuck and make him score a couple of touchdowns to save the homecoming game. Yes, let's go, Mario! Yeah! And on top of that, you don't even need to make specific NPCs for this kingdom. Like, you can have the toads, the fork guys, the machines. You can just mix them in here with little scholar caps because, well, that's how university is. People from all over the world converge and create a really diverse student body. The only issue that I see with this kingdom is that university can be kind of a touchy subject for some people, and obviously people play games to escape from reality, not to be reminded of their problems. So yeah, it's kind of like in this weird spot. But yeah, I think it'd be so sick to have a mushroom university. Number 2, I want a spooky theme. Genuinely surprised, why was there no spooky themed kingdom in Mario Odyssey? I guess the closest thing we came to spooky was Bonton and the Ruined Kingdom, but they're not thematically spooky. There were some rumors about a Luigi's Mansion Kingdom coming as DLC for like the longest time, but nothing ever came out of it. And I don't necessarily want like a Luigi's Mansion Kingdom, but I think it'd be pretty cool to have some references to it. I'd also like some references from the Super Mario World Ghost House. Like, maybe there's an obstacle course where you can get the moon easily, but you have to find the exit in order to leave back to the main kingdom. Also, how have they not reused this Ghost Mario design yet? This design feels like it would blend with the Odyssey design so well, but it was strangely absent. I mean, I guess it would be kind of broken if you can fly wherever you wanted, but I think they pretty much had that problem solved in Galaxy already. Also, a reference to Super Mario 3D World ghost houses would be kind of cool, because I like kind of like the bookshelf aesthetic, how there's a lot of books, and it's kind of like a haunted house kind of thing, yeah. But yeah, like, it doesn't have to stick to just spooky by itself. Like in Odyssey, they tended to mix a couple of themes together to make their own thing, so it could be Spooky X Disco or Spooky Museum or something. Well, I guess Luigi's Mansion kind of covered that, but you know, something different. Number 3. Come on, now you guys knew this was coming. Make the one and only legend himself, Luigi, playable. In the 3D Mario games, Luigi gets the short end of the stick pretty often. They excluded him from 64 and Sunshine, and now the first Mario Odyssey game. I mean, what the heck is this? I mean, he was in with the Balloon World, but I mean, it's a fun mode every now and then, but couldn't they get like Toadette to do that, or like a special Toad, or literally any other NPC they've created in the past? Like, what if they brought back an EGAT invention, kind of like Flood or the Poltergeist, but instead this machine runs the Balloon World? or something else. I don't know. I mean, they're Nabbit, get Nabbit or something. I don't know. Man, just get somebody else on there. Man, why they gotta put Luigi in there? Although I will say, I really like how he was kind of like gentleman-like. That was pretty nice. But you know, that's another thing. Anyway, as for Luigi, it'd be kind of interesting to see them change up the physics like they did in Galaxy and like the 2D Mario games or 3D World. Like they could do the Galaxy thing where he has less traction than Mario and he can jump higher, or they could get creative with it, like make him run faster than Mario but he can jump lower this time or something. I don't know, just make something for a little bit of variety, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, it'd be kind of tricky to design levels with different physics than intended considering the Odyssey engine. Like the worlds, at least in the first Odyssey, are perfectly designed to keep the game's pace a certain way, and a change in physics could kind of break it or like make it feel weird. So I'd be completely fine if they kept the same physics for the sake of the game feel, but I don't know, I think it'd be kind of interesting to have different physics. Oh yeah, also I imagine that designing costumes that fit both Mario and Luigi may be kind of hard, but what if they gave them each their own respective costumes, and maybe they can share a couple. Anyway, yeah, I can see the issues of implementing another playable character, but let's hope they're making it work, and that's why it's taking so long to make Odyssey 2. Number 4, last but not least, I would like more interesting boss battles. I found most of the boss battles in Odyssey to be kinda meh. Like they're fine, but I never really felt that engaged with them. Like especially the Brutals. Like yeah, those guys are really pathetically easy to fight. And the fact that it's usually on a flat piece of land is kinda boring. Alright, let me back up a bit. I don't necessarily mean that I want the bosses to be harder to fight, I just want them to be a little more involved, you know? The thing is, Mario Odyssey feels like a game about momentum and exploring at your own pace. I mean, a lot of the times I'm just like, yeah, woohoo, ha, all over the place, you know what I'm saying? But when you throw these boss battles in there, it feels like the game comes to a grinding halt. Like, when it's a boss battle, I have to play the game at their pace, and it just feels kind of annoying. I almost don't want to do the story moves because then it slows the game down so much. I think they can make the boss battles like a little more engaging by implementing some more platforming into them, kind of like the Mega Leg in Galaxy. Or you can make unique capture events happen, like what if Mario captured the T-Rex and one of the Brutals was like in a Mecha T-Rex and you had to fight and wrestle to claim the Mega Moon or something, you know? Or what if there's like a giant machine that spawned enemies, and for each wave you can decide which one you want to capture and how you're gonna damage the boss. Like there's so many cool ways you can design bosses for this game, but I feel like they played it kind of safe for the first Odyssey. But you know what, I'll give credit where credit is due. I like the Knuckle Tech boss in the Sand Kingdom, and the Dragon boss in the Ruined Kingdom was pretty sick, but the rest of the bosses were blech. Oh yeah, and the Bowser part was also amazing, but that wasn't really a boss battle, more like an escape sequence. Yeah. So yeah, these are just a few ideas I have for this game. Let's hope Nintendo actually is making a sequel, but they're just playing their cards close to them. And hopefully we'll hear some news about this in 2021, and if not, then it's okay. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. Again, if you want to see me stream, you can check me out at twitch.tv/ptshark_. We have a lot of fun over there. And also, why don't you go ahead and subscribe to my channel, because I'll be putting out a lot of cool content coming in the near future. So stay tuned. Anyway, dog bless you, and thank you very much.